Another Monday, another week of the same routine. You drag yourself out of bed, coffee your only motivation. For millions, this is the 9-to-5 grind. Endless hours, little inspiration. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's another path, one where you control your time and your life. It's time to escape the rat race. What if you could wake up excited about your work? Set your own schedule, work from anywhere, and build your own path. This is reality for those who break free from the 9-to-5. Entrepreneurs, freelancers, creators. Imagine waking up every day with purpose and excitement, designing a life of freedom and fulfillment. This is your guide to escaping the rat race, a roadmap to help you navigate the exciting and challenging journey of becoming your own boss. Throughout this journey, we'll explore the mindset shifts, strategies, and practical steps you can take to design a life of freedom and purpose. We'll delve into the world of entrepreneurship, side hustles, and remote work, providing you with the tools and resources you need to succeed. We'll discuss the importance of financial planning, building multiple income streams, and creating a sustainable work-life balance. Most importantly, we'll share inspiring stories of individuals who have successfully broken free from the 9-to-5 and are now living their dream lives. Their journeys will motivate you, their challenges will prepare you, and their triumphs will remind you that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work. Are you ready to take control of your life and design a future that excites you? Are you ready to swap the daily grind for a life of freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment? If the answer is yes, then let's begin this incredible journey together. The first step towards escaping the rat race isn't about quitting your job, launching a business, or booking a one-way ticket to Bali, although those things might come later. It's about something much more fundamental: changing your mindset. For years, you've been conditioned to think like an employee. You've been taught to follow the rules, meet deadlines, and work towards someone else's goals. This conditioning runs deep, and it can be a real barrier to creating a life of freedom. To break free, you need to start questioning everything you thought you knew about work, success, and even yourself. You need to start thinking differently, to challenge the status quo, and imagine a world where you are in control. This shift in thinking is about moving from a place of fear and scarcity to a place of abundance and possibility. It's about recognizing that you are capable of more than you give yourself credit for, that you have unique talents and skills that can be leveraged to create something meaningful. It's about taking ownership of your life and your future, rather than letting circumstances dictate your path. It's about embracing the unknown, venturing outside of your comfort zone, and believing in your ability to create a life you love. At the heart of this mindset shift is embracing the entrepreneurial spirit. Now, don't let that word scare you. Being an entrepreneur isn't just about starting a multi-million-dollar business, although honestly it can be. It's about adopting a certain way of thinking, a certain approach to life. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. It's about being resourceful, creative, and resilient in the face of challenges. It's about being passionate about your work and, driven to make a difference in the world. Entrepreneurs are problem solvers, innovators, and change makers. They're driven by a desire to create something new, to fill a gap in the market, or to simply make people's lives better. They're not afraid to take risks, to experiment, or to fail, because they know that failure is simply a stepping stone to success. This entrepreneurial spirit is within all of us. It's the voice inside that whispers, "You can do more." The spark of an idea that keeps you up at night, the desire to create something that is uniquely yours. It's time to listen to that voice, to fan that spark into a flame and to let your entrepreneurial spirit soar. Escaping the rat race isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, effort, and patience. It's about building a sustainable lifestyle, one that brings financial freedom and personal fulfillment. True success means having the freedom to spend your time how you choose, with purpose and meaning. Take small, consistent steps and trust the journey, even when the path feels uncertain. Ready to leave the 9-to-5 grind behind? The key is a solid exit strategy. Think of it like planning a long journey. You need a clear destination and a roadmap. Define what freedom looks like for you. Then map your route, gather resources, and set milestones to guide your escape. One of the most effective ways to transition from a 9-to-5 job to a life of freedom is by starting a side hustle. A side hustle is simply a business or project that you work on in your spare time, outside of your regular job. It's a way to dip your toes into the waters of entrepreneurship, to test your ideas, and to start generating income on your own terms. The beauty of a side hustle is that it allows you to build your dream life while still having the security of a regular paycheck. You can experiment, make mistakes, and learn valuable lessons without the pressure of having to rely solely on your side hustle for income. Think of your side hustle as a bridge between your current reality and your desired future. It's a way to gain experience, build your network, and create a safety net before you take the leap of quitting your job. Don't worry if you don't have a groundbreaking business idea yet. There are countless side hustle opportunities out there, ranging from freelance writing and virtual assisting to online coaching and e-commerce. The key is to choose something that aligns with your skills, interests, and long-term goals. One of the biggest fears people have about leaving their 9-to-5 job is the financial uncertainty. It's natural to worry about paying the bills, especially if you're used to a regular paycheck. That's why it's crucial to build a financial safety net before you quit your job. This safety net doesn't have to be a huge sum of money, but it should be enough to cover your living expenses for at least a few months, ideally longer. Having this financial cushion will give you peace of mind and allow you to focus on building your business without the added stress of financial strain. There are several ways to build your financial safety net. You can start by creating a budget and identifying areas where you can cut back on spending. You can also look for ways to increase your income, such as taking on a part-time job or selling unwanted items. Consider setting up a dedicated savings account for your escape fund. Automate regular transfers from your checking account to your savings account, even if it's just a small amount each month. Remember, every little bit counts. Mastering your time is key when juggling a 9-to-5 and a side hustle. Track your time for a week. You might be surprised where it goes. Once you know, set realistic goals, break big tasks into smaller steps, and learn to say no. With focus and planning, you'll be on your way to a life you love. Building a side hustle is about fueling your passion and earning extra cash. You don't need a fancy degree, just tap into your skills and interests. Maybe you love design, baking, or writing. These are your golden tickets. When you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. The world of side hustles is vast. Find one that excites you and plays to your strengths. With so many possibilities, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. That's why it's important to find your niche, a specific area where your skills and passions intersect with a market need. Think of it like finding your tribe, a group of people who are eager for what you have to offer. One way to identify your niche is to start with your interests. What are you passionate about? What topics could you talk about for hours on end? Once you have a few ideas, do some research. Are there others offering similar services or products? What makes your approach unique? Remember, you don't have to be the best in the world to be successful, but you do need to offer something special, something that sets you apart from the crowd. This could be your unique style, your exceptional customer service, or your ability to solve a specific problem that others haven't addressed. Don't be afraid to experiment and refine your niche as you go. The beauty of a side hustle is that it allows you to test the waters, get feedback from real customers, and adjust your offerings based on what resonates. It's all part of the learning process. The internet has made it possible to launch a side hustle from anywhere. No storefront or big budget needed. With platforms like Etsy, Upwork, and Instagram, you can sell products, offer services, and build a brand to reach a global audience. The hardest part is starting. So set a small, achievable goal, like launching a simple website or reaching out to your first client. Break your big dream into manageable steps and remember, you're not alone. Join online communities and connect with others on the same journey. Picture waking up on your own terms, structuring your day around what matters most to you. A freedom-based lifestyle means prioritizing health, family, and passions, while building a career that fits your life. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values, not just your work schedule. As your own boss, you control your schedule, work when you're most productive, and make time for what energizes you. Try different environments, from home to coffee shops, to spark creativity. Balance work with activities that nourish your mind and body, making every day uniquely yours. Technology lets you work from anywhere. Beach, cafe, or a new city. Location independence means you can travel, explore, and work on your terms. It takes planning and adaptability, but the rewards are unforgettable experiences and true freedom. Relying on one income stream is risky. Diversify with side hustles, freelance gigs, or investments. Multiple income sources create stability and security, like building a sturdy table with many legs. Mix active and passive income to support your freedom lifestyle. Passive income, like online courses or royalties, means earning money even when you're not working. It takes effort up front, but the long-term rewards are worth it. Find passive income streams that match your skills and interests for lasting financial freedom. Build a business that fits your life and values, not the other way around. Say yes to work that excites you, set boundaries, and outsource what drains you. Stay true to your vision, diversify your income, and embrace the journey to freedom. When your side hustle grows and your passion outweighs your day job, you'll know it's time to leap. There's no perfect moment. Trust your gut, assess your finances, and celebrate how far you've come. The decision is personal, but the freedom is worth it. Fear is natural when leaving a steady job, but preparation and self-belief are key. Build a financial cushion, talk with loved ones, and remember your achievements. Trust yourself and take the leap. Your dreams are within reach. Setbacks are part of the journey. Every entrepreneur faces them. Treat failures as lessons, not defeats, and use them to grow stronger. Success comes from resilience and learning, not perfection. Breaking free from the 9-to-5 means reclaiming your time and designing a life you love. Enjoy the flexibility to work anywhere, pursue your passions, and make a real impact. True freedom is about living authentically, with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. The path to freedom is rarely a straight line. And, honestly, it's not for the faint of heart. It takes courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt along the way. But the rewards, as you've seen throughout this journey, are truly immeasurable. You've learned how important it is to shift your mindset, to embrace the entrepreneurial spirit and to see challenges as opportunities for growth. You've discovered the power of a side hustle, the value of building a safety net, and the benefits of diversifying your income streams. And you've realized that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's actually a stepping stone on the path to achieving your dreams. Now it's time to take all the knowledge and inspiration you've gathered and turn it into action. Take that first step, no matter how small it might seem. Start building your side hustle, explore passive income opportunities, or just dedicate a few hours each week to pursuing your passion. The world is absolutely full of opportunities for those who are brave enough to seek them out. So, go on, create the life you've always dreamed of, embrace the unknown, trust your instincts, and never stop learning and growing. Your adventure awaits.